Hi guys, and welcome back to the BAM Famalam.
This week we thought we'd tell you about how to buy a house in Queensland.
About to leave, already packing, come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.
In every state are very different, and the way that it's done in every state is different. So this video is specifically for buying a house in Queensland.
Yeah, and later on, if we ever learn about New South Wales and stuff, we'll give you the information on those ones. But for this video is just Queensland. So the first thing you want to do is jump on realestate.com.au or Domain to see what's available on your search.
However, we have noticed a lot of properties going off market at the moment, so they go before it even hits the market. So one really good tip that we can give you is to get in contact with as many real estate agents as possible in the area that you want to move to. That way you can let them know what you're looking for, and then they can let you know if anything comes up, if there's anything coming onto the market that they think you'd be interested in. And oh my gosh, I've got lots of hair. You might avoid all of that competition by snapping one up. So another thing you also want to consider is if you need finance, it's a good idea to get your pre-approval from your broker or your bank before you even start looking, so that you know how much money you've got to play with, and so that you're ready to go and place an offer. Once you have found some hot properties to look at that pique your interest, you can arrange your viewings. If for any reason you're in an area where there are restrictions and you're unable to visit a property, many real estate agents are currently doing FaceTime viewings, so you can arrange to do that as well. But once you have found the property that you want and you want to place an offer, you get in contact with the real estate agent for that property, and you let them know that you want to place an offer. They will then provide you with a contract. On the contract is the amount that you're offering, any conditions that you wish to put into the contract, such as whether you want to do a building and pest, whether it's subject to you getting finance, whether you want to put a due diligence clause in there that gives you a certain amount of days to find out anything you want to. There might be other conditions that you wish to insert into the contract, and then you also want to put in the contract the time frames. You might say, I want 7 days to do my building and pest, and then within 7 days you sign off on that. Or you might want to consult a solicitor before you sign that contract. Every state has a different way of doing it, so this is specifically to Queensland. You sign the contract once you're happy with it. Once the real estate agent presents your offer to the seller of the property, they can then either ask to change some of the conditions, they can either accept the offer or they can reject the offer. Once everybody is happy, then the seller then also signs the contract, and once they sign, it's then legally binding.
Usually there's a 5-day cooling off period for the buyer, but that doesn't count for auctions. They're set in stone.
Once both parties have signed the contract, that's when you engage your conveyancers and you get the ball rolling. Then you'd work towards meeting any conditions. So if you've asked for a building and pest inspection, then you need to get them involved. If you need to get your finance sorted, then you need to get your finance sorted. You need to work towards those dates, those time frames that you initially put in the contract.
But generally everything here works quite quickly.
Once you've then met all of your conditions, you've satisfied your building and pest, you've got your finance, you've done your due diligence, any of those conditions that you put in, once you are satisfied with all of those, you let your conveyancer know, and then the property can go unconditional, or the contract can go unconditional. Once it's unconditional, that means there's no backing out. So that means it is definitely happening on the date that you've said it's going to happen. the settlement date.
No turning back at this point.
Yeah, no reversing, no moving it back out of there. Get in. I don't know why I did that.
I don't know why you did that. We were going to fall over as well.
No, I was reversing.
Oh, you was reversing.
I was reversing.
Right. So once the contract goes unconditional, then you can book your removalists and start packing, and then all systems go from there on. You need to contact your new utility suppliers, and you also need to notify your current suppliers about your change of circumstances, so they don't keep charging you. Oh.
The next viewing that you can do at the property is a pre-settlement, so that's usually on the day or the day before, or it's just pre-settlement to do an inspection just to check that everything as they said it was going to be, so that they've not taken something that should be included in the sale or something like that.
Yeah, like the house.
Yeah. Or the swimming pool. The last step to buying a house is settlement day. So this is the day everything completes. So the day that you put in your contract, on the day you offered, you said I want it to settle on this day. On that day, that is when you pay your money and you get your keys. And then you can move in. And then you need to change your address on everything.
Yeah.
Like your driver's license.
And then what you do on that night, you find the best chip shop and you go get chips.
Or any takeout.
Yeah.
Any takeout you fancy. Because
Yeah,
obviously you can't cook on your first night in a new home.
No, because you're going to be cream crackered from all that activity for the day. So yeah, go get yourself a treat, get some nice little takeaway.
Yeah, and possibly you haven't even unpacked your cutlery and plates yet. Anywho, it's a happy moving day. That'll be the best. You're just waiting for that call from your conveyancer to say the settlement has gone through, and then you just rush over to the real estate agent or wherever you've arranged to collect the keys from. You collect the keys and you're done.
Yeah.
You can then get all your stuff moved in.
Very slowly.
Yeah, or start decorating, or rip up carpets, whatever you want to do.
Kitchen's out.
Yeah, rip kitchens out like we did in one of our homes on the day we moved in.
While I was waiting for the next truck, I was ripping stuff out.
Yeah, kitchens and carpets. That's how we roll. Please give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next week.
Bye. Hi guys, and welcome back to... Really? I quite like that one.
Do you want to have to work with?
So here is your 5 tips. No.
There's no 5 tips.
Oh no, I just wanted to cover your face.
We've just swapped places because of the height issues.
Hi guys, welcome back to the BAM Famalam.
Right, do it without that now. You've had your joke, you're really funny.
Yes.
Change some of the conditions. They can, or contra offer. They can accept your offer, contra offer,
Counter offer.
counter offer, whatever.
Or just go for a really big takeaway, not a little one.
Did you say a little takeaway? Oh my gosh, not you and your little things anymore.
Well, you know.
So, oh gosh, I'm getting hair in my mouth. Such